Hello and welcome back to EGMG's YouTube channel. We're so glad you could join us here for another product highlight. Today we are looking at a leader for sanitary seals and hoses, Rubber Fab. Rubber Fab offers a full line of food processing products, including sanitary seals and hoses for the food processing industry. So we're going to take a look first at the Rubber Fab hoses, specifically the Rubber Fab FDA hoses. They are approved rubber hoses and are designed to transport a wide variety of fluids without imparting any odor or taste, and are specifically designed for the sanitary and discharge suctions as well as the different applications. Now, the FDA rubber hoses are recommended for the transfer of dairy products such as milk and yogurt, juices, soft drinks, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, even oil and water-based products. What's great about Rubber Fab's hoses is that they cost half as much compared to the competition, and they are guaranteed top of the line products. So you're always going to save with Rubber Fab hoses. First, we're going to take a look at the FDA EOC food grade hose, and this hose is lightweight and flexible. It's going to be great for any of your food and beverage transfer, your dairy transfer, even water transfer. And this hose can handle temperatures from minus 40 degrees all the way up to 245 degrees. Next, we have the FDA e-hose. This is going to be a smooth inner bore hose, and it's not going to impart any taste or odor. And this is a higher temperature hose. It operates at temperatures minus 20 degrees all the way up to 300 degrees. So if you're looking for a higher temp hose that can handle your processing products, the FDA hose is going to be a great option. Next, we have the FDA hose. It is an ultra smooth inner bore hose, great for all of those food and beverage transfers, your dairy and milk transfers. And this hose operates at minus 40 degrees up to 225 degrees Fahrenheit. Lastly, we have another high temperature operating hose, and this is going to be your RTPOC hose. This is phthalate free, lightweight, and flexible. Great for all of your food and beverage transfer, but again, it has that high temperature. It can operate up to 300 degrees and a low temperature of minus 40 degrees. If you want to learn more about all of the different hoses Rubber Fab has, look in our description box and click the link below to find out more about those hoses. We are going to talk about just a few more, but these are going to be your specialty option hoses. First, we have the caged sight gauge. It is a sturdy sight gauge hose, and it performs well in high stress applications. It's perfect for when you need to monitor your flow, monitor the process that is going through it. You can see it offers the 316 stainless steel tri-clamp ends, and it can operate again at a high temperature up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit and as low as 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you're interested in the metal detection tubes that can run in process with your hoses or your facility, take a look at the metal detection tubes by Rubber Fab. These are going to work with your metal detection machines. It's part of the component that can allow you to trace your product that's going through your system. It's great for those viscous products as well as liquids, but it can handle slurries and syrups and even pastes. And its operating temperature range is minus 40 degrees up to 240 degrees. So you can monitor your process. We'll talk about different gaskets that you can use, and when using the metal detection tubes, you're going to be able to detect those X-ray detectable or metal detectable, depending on what you're using, gaskets. So if you're in the market for metal detection tubes, Rubber Fab is the way to go. Lastly, Rubber Fab offers washdown hoses, specifically antimicrobial washdown hoses. These antimicrobial washdown hoses are built with microban in them. So they are going to not allow that bacteria and molds that sometimes develop on these wet washdown hoses. You're not going to find that with the Rubber Fab hose. Plus, the cover is resistant to abrasion. So as you're moving through your facility, you're not going to worry about scuffs that can allow bacteria to build up inside them. What's great about this hose is that it can handle hot water. So its operating temperatures at minus 40 degrees all the way up to 200 degrees. Next, we want to take a look at gaskets. We already mentioned a little bit about the detectable gaskets, but we know how important your seal is in your production line. And when thinking about your seal, you need to consider the application, which is going to include the material running through your production line, the temperature, the chemicals it might come in contact with. The possibilities are really endless when having to choose a gasket, and that is why Rubber Fab offers a wide variety of sanitary gaskets and O-rings. Hygienic seals are used widely in the biotech and pharmaceutical industries, but they're also used in the dairy and food and beverage industries, as well as the industrial and semiconductor industries to seal clamp connections in those sanitary pipelines. And what's great about Rubber Fab is they offer a wide number of patented and innovative specialty gaskets to choose from, along with their standard gaskets, as you can see at the top of our list. Now, Rubber Fab offers Tough Flex gaskets right below our list, Tough Steel gaskets at the top left, and those detectable products that we already mentioned. If you would like to learn more about that, click the video link above the screen here, and you can watch our product highlight that we've already done. But Rubber Fab also offers perforated plate gaskets and orifice plate gaskets. You can see them above the picture and to the corner there. So when talking about gaskets, we also want to talk about clamps. Rubber Fab does offer your standard sanitary clamps, but today we want to take a look at their Smart Clamp. What is special about the Smart Clamp by Rubber Fab is that it is ergonomic design, and its half-turn installation decreases working conditions that often result in repetitive stress injury, or also known as RSI. Now, the Smart Clamp by Rubber Fab is designed to address those RSIs in the workplace and conditions that the job demands capabilities of the working population. So we don't want to have our workers continuously, hurting their hands, hurting their wrists. Some examples of RSI are carpal tunnel syndrome, tendonitis, tennis elbow, trigger finger, from constantly doing these repetitive moves that tend to decrease how the human body works. So Rubber Fab came up with the Smart Clamp, where you don't need to retorque. When you're constantly retorquing and retightening those clamps, you're destroying your gaskets, but you're also destroying your body. So that is where a system begins to fail and your gaskets begin to leak. And the traditional answer is just to tighten, to eliminate that leak, but we don't want to do that. We believe that fixing the problem, you're going to be able to solve the bigger problem. And you can do that with the Rubber Fab Smart Clamp. It can help you solve the problem with shorter strokes, only 3 turns, and you'll be able to torque tighten your clamps. So if you're interested in more of the Smart Clamp, there's another link in the description where you can learn more about that. All right, EGMG can provide you with a large variety of Rubber Fab products. We just learned about a lot of them today. So if you have any questions or if you're interested in these products, please reach out to us today. Our information is on the screen. We are always happy to be of service. And if you liked this video, thought it was educational or informative, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below. We are happy to hear from you. Well, we'll see you in our next video. Goodbye.